a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Deus Ex Media.
A half-blood of the eldest gods shall listen to this bonus show against all odds.
I'm Charlie from Cabin 13.
And I'm Mats from Cabin 6. Oh, that went well.
I love that. That was so good.
I don't know if good's the way I'd describe it, but it was an introduction for sure.
Oh my god. I'm so excited for the voices we're going to do in this episode. I have not prepared any voices.
Oh, neither have I, so this is going to be completely improvised. So this is going to be great.
Oh yeah, no, we wrote down, what we're gonna do, but, it's gonna be improv.
Yeah.
Welcome to this bonus episode, guys. Mats is here, and we're gonna do, a little Am I the Asshole? Gods edition.
Oh.
We got, I assigned us each, 7 gods?
Yeah,
7 gods, because 12 Olympians plus Hades and Hestia, and we had to write Am I the Asshole posts for them, so I'm excited.
Same, and nervous. I tried to think of usernames for each of them as well.
Oh no, I didn't do that!
I only did, 4 of them, because I could not think of any more.
I did not try to do this.
It was terrible.
Okay, well, that's amazing. I thought about trying to do the whole, age, gender, whatever, how you do it on
age,
the
sex, location, or whatever.
the Reddit.
No, that's illegal. That's an illegal thing.
Yeah, how they do that on there, and I was just they're gods. They don't have age, so, what the heck? How are you supposed to do that?
I was honestly wondering if I was going to do that as well, but in the end I just decided against it because it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I tried to do the whole, I'm just not gonna name, other people that are in the story. I'm just gonna give them weird little nicknames. So, this is gonna be interesting.
That it is.
I do think it would be more interesting if we just, we say ours, but we don't say who the god is until after.
Okay.
Just because I think it'd be funnier that way. So then, the listeners have to be oh, who is this? Who is this gonna be? I wonder.
I mean...
And it's just this was the post by Poseidon, or whatever.
Ooh. Okay, sure. I mean, if I have to guess, that's gonna be terrible, because I know nothing.
Well, you're the one who made posts, Mats. I don't think you have to guess.
Okay,
things.
cool.
You're
cool,
here.
Cool. That's good to know.
I know I will get it when I hear yours. I'm not gonna make you guess.
God.
How about that?
Thank God. Sorry, thank the gods.
Alright. Yes, thank the gods. Those terrible asshole-ish gods.
Yes! Assholes! No. These are only good guys.
Oh yeah, that's, I tried to have mine, pretend as if they weren't the asshole, even though they're writing Am I the Asshole posts. I don't know if I did this assignment correctly, and I'm the one who made this up, so...
I feel that.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Should we go in my nonsense order of, the gods, or should we just go back and forth? I feel let's just go back and forth. Alright, I guess I'll go first. Cool. Am I the asshole for cursing a random girl to fall in love with a hideous beast? So I'm a goddess, and a little while ago, there was this young, supposedly gorgeous princess. Because she was so beautiful, or whatever, a whole bunch of people claimed she was me, or the second coming of me, or my daughter. Details, whatever. All the people of her kingdom started worshipping her instead of me. My temples were being neglected! Of course I took offense to her existence for this. So I sent my darling son to make sure the princess would fall in love with the hideous beast. From that alone, maybe you could find me at fault. But then details, yada yada. My son instead fell in love with the princess, secretly took her away to his home as his wife without her seeing him or something like that. Then she broke a promise to him about not trying to see him, and she burned him. He flew home to me crying, so I'd make her pay yet again. The princess came crawling to my home asking for forgiveness, so I had her do a few errands for me before I would let her see my son. She stupidly opened a box from an underworld goddess that nearly killed her, but my son saved her, made her a goddess, and they got officially married on Olympus. So am I really the asshole here?
Oh,
Take a wild guess if you want.
I will not. I will refrain from guessing. I will try to.
That was Aphrodite. That was in fact
cool.
Aphrodite.
Maybe one day when I've become learned enough in the lore of the gods of ancient Greece, then maybe I'll take a guess, but not today.
I'm hoping this assignment helped you learn more about the gods.
It did.
You know?
It did. For better or for worse. Just kidding. It's definitely for worse.
Oh yeah, it was mostly for worse. Yeah, I tried my best to do my little Cali girl voice there. You said you wanted to do voices, so I'm doing my best here.
I've got zero experience in terms of voice acting, so I don't know if this is gonna be good. It probably won't be.
This is gonna be great. Okay, I'm telling you, this is genius.
It's going to be great for the people listening, laughing at how terrible we are. And
no, it's gonna be beautiful. Mats, give us your first
dear.
Am I the asshole post?
Am I the asshole for flaying some guy alive after beating him in a music contest? For background, one day some rando came up to me and was like, "Hey dude, I'm challenging you to a music contest. The winner gets to do anything he wants to the loser." To which I was like, "Hey, that sounds kind of kinky, but okay, I'm down." So, then I beat him, and, some idiots say I cheated, but it's not like they have any proof, so shut up! So anyway, I flayed him alive, and he died. Oh hey, look at this really nice wineskin that I just got. Has nothing to do with the story that I just told, by the way.
Oh my god!
Just...
Okay, that was Apollo, right?
Sure was.
Right?
Yes.
That was... Oh god. I know the story. It's... What's the guy's name? It starts with an M. Yeah, I literally just saw this while I was looking stuff up the other day. So, it's Marsyas or something. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mention it, but mine was Cupid and Psyche. That was the story that was mine.
Okay.
I want to do a bonus ep on that eventually. So we'll get into those details someday. But yeah, I love that. Mods, that was beautiful. What? I just got this skin. It's not related in any way. Nope. Just, it's fine.
And then, because I also tried to write replies from other characters, and the only reply from this one was, "Bro, what the fuck?" Sometimes it didn't go well because, I didn't have usernames, and some of them were not the easiest to reply to because they were just, well...
You went above and beyond, I think, for your homework. I all I did was name the posts.
I tried. I
tried
included
so
sources
hard
in case I made any wrong misinformation.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to make sure that I got this source, so that I can blame it on the sources and not on myself.
Mats, I used Wikipedia. I'm gonna be totally honest. I used Wikipedia.
Oh, same for some of it.
Just fully used Wikipedia. I did not try.
Mostly
because I know most of these stories anyway. I was just I just need one little thing just to remind me of what's happening here.
I ended up using
it's great.
Many,
I love it.
I believe 11 articles. Not just Wikipedia, just in general.
Mats has aced his homework. I just want all of y'all to know that. Wonderful. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go with my next one. Oh god, voice for this one. Am I the asshole for sleeping with my girlfriend in her husband's bed? So I have this amazing girlfriend. She's super hot and we bang all the time. But, you know, she's kind of married, though they never sleep together. She told me she doesn't love him at all, so, like, it's fine. Then one day, she was in her husband's workshop and he left her there all alone. So she invited me over to have sex. And we had sex in her husband's bed. I mean, where else would we have sex? But we were seen by that nosy, like, sun god or whatever. What a perv. And the next time we had sex, when her husband wasn't there, we got caught in a net. And then her husband came in with all of our relatives, and they started laughing at us. It wasn't cool. So am I really an asshole for this?
Oh, I love that.
That was obviously Ares sleeping with Aphrodite. I, in fact, got all three of that love triangle, and I only used one of them to technically talk about the love triangle. So I think I got a solid A- there.
Yeah, no, you crushed it for sure.
It's just so funny. Oh my goodness. Mots, what do you got? What do you got for me?
This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to, like, try to warm up my voice a little bit. Am I the asshole for taking a girl against her mother's will and making her my wife? Okay, for background, I asked her dad for permission and he said yes. I know it made her mom really sad and all, but how the fuck was I supposed to know the girl's dad wasn't planning on telling her mom? If anything, you should blame that guy. He's a real dick. And hey, you want to know the real crime here? My portrayal in Disney's animated Hercules. What the fuck, man? I don't know, man. Am I the asshole here? My voice was, I definitely could have done more vocal work.
What?
But that's,
You were trying so hard. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. I wonder who was that?
I have no idea.
Who was that? I think it was my boy. Were you trying to do Hades?
And the reply that I made for that one came from user Unlimited Power 69, so you might be able to figure out who that one is.
Oh god.
Hey, before going ahead and just blaming the dad for no reason, maybe try to see things from his point of view, okay?
Yeah. I mean, okay, there's a lot of controversy about the Hades and Persephone myth on who's the asshole there, but, like, I agree that Zeus is kind of the asshole. He's the one who's like, yeah, I give you permission. Like, you should totally just kidnap her. Maybe Hades wouldn't have kidnapped her if Zeus hadn't given him permission to do so. Like, goodness.
Also, like, not telling the mom, like, wow.
Well, yeah, maybe they were like, Demeter's gonna go batshit crazy because that's her baby girl. I mean, she's a protective mother. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I think so far, that's the only one who's not the asshole.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a Hades apologist, so Hades is not the asshole.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, I don't think he's the bad guy in this situation. I think it's definitely Zeus. Isn't Zeus always the bad guy, though?
Zeus is always the bad guy. Like, in every story. That's actually relevant to my next one. Okay. Oh god, what kind of voice am I gonna do for this? So I have this great group of girlfriends. Read into that as much or as little as you'd like. One of them, let's call her Callie. She turned up pregnant one day. Now, for background, we all made this very important vow to remain virgins, so we could be free huntresses with each other for the rest of our lives. And she broke the most important promise, and she laid with a man. So, of course I got angry at her. I told Callie she was out of the group for what she'd done. So I turned her into a bear, so she could at least be a hunter for the rest of her days, even though she wasn't with our group. She ran off and presumably had the baby somewhere in the woods. It's fine. Only many years later did I find out the full story. She had been assaulted by my own father, who was pretending to be me. Callie gave birth to her son, and eventually the two were turned into constellations by my father, because I guess he felt bad for the terrible thing he'd done to her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Am I the asshole here? I think it's him.
I actually have a guess for that one. Is it the witch from Brave?
Yes, yes. In fact, Artemis is actually the witch from Brave. It wasn't Boo. It was actually Artemis.
Oh, great.
New Pixar theory.
Oh, wonderful.
No, it's Artemis. Yeah. There are stories about Artemis, like, turning people into animals and shit. I think one of them is totally justified, so I was like, she's not the asshole for this one. Like, he saw her while she was naked, and she was not okay with that, so she turned him into a deer, and he got eaten by his dogs. She's justified for that one. This one, I'm like, okay, why'd you turn her into a bear? Why? I don't know why. Why did you kick her out for getting pregnant?
Just real hot god shit.
Yeah. I mean, Zeus is also, like, the bigger asshole, but, like, Artemis, stick by your girl, buds.
Oh, dear.
Alright. Mats is up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try to come up with a voice real quick. Am I the asshole for covering the world in winter for 1/3 of the year? As a little bit of background, one day my daughter was kidnapped by my brother-in-law. I, of course, did everything I could to find her and bring her back to me. However, as it turns out, my husband agreed to this behind my back and actually helped him. I can't even begin... like, this bad, even to my husband's standards. Wait, no, what am I saying? This sounds exactly like something he might do. Anyway, apparently my emotions control the weather or something, and my grief results in winter and cold getting spread across the world whenever my daughter isn't with me. Am I the asshole here? That's a terrible voice.
Oh my god. You tried so hard. I love it. That was great. That was Demeter.
Yeah. Username Free Persephone. You know the whole Free Britney thing.
Oh my god. My one critique is that Zeus and Demeter are married? What?
I mean...
Mats has gone quiet.
Were they...
They were not. They just had a baby.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, I think I just...
It was one of Zeus's typical things.
That sounds right.
Where he just had a baby with someone else.
That sounds right. Fucking Zeus.
That is... Yep, it's fucking Zeus. Remember, for all time, he's only married to Hera.
Oh, okay. He just fucked everyone else.
So, he just fucked everyone else. Like, sometimes it was okay because they were goddesses, but, like, if it was a mortal, she was not okay with it. I think some sources say that, like, he had a wife before Hera, and it was, like, Athena's mom.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've heard that they might have been married, or they might have not been. I don't know. Who knows?
Zeus.
Hera's the important one, because she gets mad.
Yeah. Zeus knows.
But yeah. Is Demeter really the asshole for making winter?
No.
Is she?
At least in my opinion, no. She's not.
Listen, she was depressed. It's okay. We all go through those times.
Demeter is Elsa from Frozen.
She is, though. Okay? She is. Alright, what kind of voice do I need for this one? Did I even do my post name for the last one? Oh, I did. Alright, let's make sure I do my post name for this one. Am I the asshole for tearing up a girl's beautiful tapestry? So I'm the goddess of weaving. It's my thing to be good at it and bestow the gift on mortals. Once I gave the gift to this young girl, let's call her Ari. She became a very talented weaver, but she also became boastful of her gift, forgetting I was the one who bestowed it on her. She claimed to be better than me, so I gave her a chance to become humble. You know, I disguised myself as a young woman, or an old woman. Wow, I can't speak. And told Ari to not compare herself to the gods, or bad things could happen to her. She, of course, ignored my warnings and instead challenged my godly name, saying she could beat me at weaving. I revealed myself, and our challenge began. I wove a beautiful tapestry with examples of times the gods punished mortals for hubris such as her. Ari wove a tapestry of times the gods, particularly my own father, had assaulted mortals. It was a terrible subject, but it was the most exquisite tapestry I had ever laid my eyes on. I was enraged at how correct she was about her talents and how terrible the gods were that I ripped up her tapestry. Then I smacked her upside the head for good measure. Ari became depressed, so depressed that she nearly killed herself. In an attempt to save her, I transformed her into a spider, so that she could weave for the rest of her days. Am I really the asshole here?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a choice.
I think they're kind of both the asshole.
I mean, yeah, there's no real hero or
There's no winner
there's
here.
no non-asshole in this story.
Like, Arachne shouldn't have boasted, but Athena, why the fuck? Why? Like, I did not make that up. Athena literally thought that Arachne did better than her, and that's why she tore it up.
Wow.
So, what the fuck? Alrighty. Mats.
There's gonna be another tough one, because I'm not good at doing, like, female voices. This is gonna be...
Do your best.
I'm gonna have to, like, try to find a voice. But yeah, am I the asshole for releasing a bunch of snakes into my stepson's cradle? Okay, so my husband isn't really what you would call faithful. I frankly don't even know how many women he's fucked, or how many kids he has for that matter. So anyway, one day I may have accidentally misplaced a few serpents into the cradle where one of his kids lay sleeping. I mean, it's not even that big of a deal. It's not like the little shit died anyway. Although, how he killed those snakes beats me. Anyway, am I the asshole here?
Oh my goodness. Hera! Yes, you are. Hera, you are the asshole.
Yes.
I mean, Zeus is also an asshole, but like, god damn it, he's a baby!
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
And yeah, that was the story of Heracles. Just like, he just strangled a snake as a baby. I love that so much.
It's so great. I love it.
God, I should have thought about these voices beforehand. Just trying to think. What kind of voice do I need to do for this? It's so stressful here. Okay. So, am I the asshole for driving my aunts so nuts that they killed my asshole cousin? To start off, my mother was mortal, and my father was king of the gods. Her family never believed her when she said she had sex with a god. So, I never got to know my mom. You know, she died in childbirth, kinda-ish. Anyway, one day, I traveled to her home city of Thebes to finally find the rest of my family and prove my mother's story. On the way there, I formed a cult of drunken and mad followers in the mountains. You know, it was a party. It was nice. Then I disguised myself as a mortal. As soon as I arrived to the big city, the king, aka my cousin, tried to have me stoned to death. Why? Because he hated foreigners and drunk people. I easily escaped his chains with my godly power. Before my cuz could try to kill me again, a herdsman came and told him about the mad women tearing people apart. So my cuz wanted to straight up kill the women, but I convinced him instead to spy on them first. So I dressed my cuz up in drag and led him to the women, you know, my followers. My cuz hid up in a tree while I told the women about his presence. They forced him down and they tore him to shreds. Then the women, led by my own aunt, went back to the city. My aunt held up her son's head proudly, thinking it was the head of a mountain lion. She eventually regained her senses again, and was exiled for killing her son. But I felt totally vindicated for having shown these people the true power of the gods. Am I really the asshole here?
Ugh. The fucking gods, man.
That was Dionysus,
Yeah.
our boy! Patron god of the pod!
Well,
He's nuts.
no one is perfect,
I love this story. It's so... I love Dionysus' followers, okay?
Oh, I love it.
They just tear people to shreds and are drunk and mad in the woods. And, like, they're just living their lives, okay?
Oh, fucking hell.
It's great.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Go Mots. Go Mots. Go
This one
Mots.
might
Go
go
Mots.
terribly, but we'll see.
Alright.
Am I the asshole for turning down 2 suitors and deciding to remain a virgin forever? To give you a little bit of background, 2 guys told me they wanted to marry me. However, since I know both of them have got maybe not the best temper, I figure I figured that turning them both down would be the safest option. I mean, one of them once sent a sea monster to destroy a city when the king didn't pay him. Anyway, to stop something similar from happening again, I turned them both down and swore a vow to remind Jesus Christ, this is so hard to maintain. Hang on. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, to stop something similar from happening again, I turned them both down and swore a vow to remain a virgin until the end of time. Am I the asshole here?
Oh my god, is that your Hestia? Oh my god. You sounded like a Muppet.
Oh, Jesus.
That was wonderful. God, that audio is gonna be fun.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna have to look at that. Well, yeah, it's gonna be something, for sure.
So wait, was that one of her stories? I have no idea if she actually has any stories. Because I know she's like a virgin forever, but I feel like she like doesn't have much in the way of stories, so I have no idea.
I don't think she does, but I believe, at least on this website that I found. How accurate it is, I don't know, but it's called GreekMythology.com, so I just figured that, yeah, that sounds legit.
Yeah, maybe. You'll have to send me this one. I want to see what this story is, because I'm interested in anything related to Hestia. I love her.
Okay, sure.
Why is it that, like, when I hear somebody doing a hard voice, it hurts my voice?
Oh, no.
Because I could just, like, feel how that would feel on my voice. And now I'm just like, I can't. God, let's see if I can do this one. Am I the asshole for magically sticking my mother to a golden throne? So I have a difficult relationship with my mother. She birthed me all by herself to prove a point, and then threw me off Olympus because she thought I was ugly. Years later, I came back. Having learned how to craft things, I made a magical golden chair for my mother, and I offered it to her as a gift. She sat down in it and found she could not get up. And then I left, as the other gods on Olympus tried to help her. Eventually, my stepbrother found me and convinced me to come back. He said my mother and her husband would give me anything in return for my mother's freedom. So I went back and requested the hand of the most beautiful goddess in marriage. Am I really the asshole here?
Ugh. These stories are fucking insane.
That was me trying to do Hephaestus. Oh my god. I can't. How do voice actors do it?
Oh, I know. It's insane. I think the dude
I'm gonna damage my voice.
I believe the dude who read the Game of Thrones books did like 200 something like different or unique voices for the characters. It's fucking insane.
I can't. Like, I think it's great, but I'm just like, how? How the fuck? It hurts me so much.
It's wild.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Mods, give me another one.
Okay,
Takes a good drink of water.
Am I the asshole for flooding a city after losing a bet? So, my niece and I had this competition where we would give gifts to the city or something, and the one who gave the best gift would get to name the city itself. So I started by giving them water or a horse or something. I don't remember. And then my niece gave them an olive tree. An olive tree? The fuck is that for a gift? And hey, guess what? Those morons picked the fucking olive tree. If you ask me, they are the assholes here. Fucking idiots. That was probably the worst. I just could not keep the voice going, and I just, it was terrible. Everything about that was terrible.
I definitely feel the whole, like, Poseidon's gonna be, like, a deep voice, you know? Like, yeah, I love it. It was great. I don't even remember what I gave them. It was, like, a horse or a spring or something.
It's like,
I love it.
Like, it's kind of weird, like, having to go, like, the deepest voice that I can think of. Like, immediately after the voice that I did for, fucking Hestia.
Yep. Oh my god, this is fun.
I could probably go,
it's so bad.
Like, much deeper than I just did. I just cannot do it right now because I think my voice is just tired.
Oh my god. Alternative name for this episode, we try voice acting.
Yeah, that's the, like, if you named each episode, like, the fucking Percy Jackson chapters in Percy Jackson books. Like that's we try.
I can't. I would do that, but also just like you want to know what the episode's actually about.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's so hard.
But yeah, alternate title.
Alright.
We try and miserably fail voice acting. So yeah, it's going great.
It's going absolutely great. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'll try a voice for this one. I got nothing.
Fair.
Am I the asshole for stealing my brother's cattle and saying I had nothing to do with it? When I was only a day old, I got really hungry. I was living in this cold cave with my mom, and we had basically nothing good to eat. So I just stopped crying and let my mom take a nap. Then I snuck out of my crib and went looking for something good to eat. Not far away was a herd of my half-brother's, let's call him Polly, his cows. So I hatched a brilliant plan. I magically reversed their hooves and walked them back to the cave. That way people would think they were walking backwards. Upon my return back to the cave, I ate to my heart's content. Also, I invented this cool new instrument using a tortoiseshell and some cow intestines. It's kind of cool. My mom didn't seem to notice a thing, but Polly eventually came to visit, and he didn't look too happy. He asked about his cattle, and I acted all innocent and cute. Come on, I was a freaking baby. Polly didn't buy it, and he took me to see our dad, blaming me for a bunch of his stupid cattle going missing. Dad told me to give back the cattle, which, as you know, I couldn't do. So I started playing my cool new instrument instead. Polly's face lit up when he heard its beautiful sounds, and he asked what it was called. I told him it was called a lyre. No, it's not named after the fact that I lied to him. It's spelled differently. So Polly took the instrument and forgot all about his cows. Am I really the asshole here? Yes.
No. All of these are just wonderful people. Just so kind and gentle, and definitely not assholes.
Definitely not assholes. I love this story about Hermes because he was a fucking baby. And he was just like, I just got birthed. I'm gonna go cause some mischief. Like, what the hell? I love it
wonderful.
so much. Also, I just love the fact that, like, I thought of this joke, the fact that it's, like, the liar, and, like, Hermes is a liar.
It's so good. I love it so much.
Alright, Mats, give us I think this is the last one, right?
Yes, I believe you are correct.
Alright, best for last.
Okay, speaking of kind and gentle and wonderful and definitely not an asshole, am I the asshole for turning my wife into a fly and eating her? For background, there was this prophecy that said one of my kids would overpower me. So, when my wife became pregnant, I decided that it would be safest to get rid of them both. Don't fucking tell me you wouldn't have done the same. Also, in my defense, they were both technically flies when I devoured them, so it wasn't actually cannibalism. What the fuck else was I supposed to do?
Yep. Zeus and Metis. Wonderful, beautiful, love it so much.
I ship it.
You ship it, Zeus and a fly. Oh my god. This time, Zeus wasn't the animal. He turned someone else into an animal. And then ate her. I've also heard versions where, like, he consumed her essence so that, like, she could give him, like, wisdom forevermore or something. Really weird shit to try to, like, justify the fact that he, like, killed his wife.
And the unborn baby.
Yeah, the unborn baby being Athena.
Yep.
Which is why she came out of Zeus's head. Because she was, Metis was still pregnant.
Yep.
Imagine if Athena had been born as a fly. Or, like, a half fly, like...
Oh,
like imagine like a centaur, but it's like the other half is a fly instead of a horse.
Sounds like a weird
That's Athena.
Ass, like Batman spin-off that's just like
Fly girl.
No, thank you.
Fly girl.
Oh, wonderful. Just wonderful.
This was wonderful. I loved it so much.
I'm going to...
Did you have a fun time?
Try to resurrect my voice.
Yeah, you do that. Did you enjoy learning about the gods and all of their assholishness?
It was a lot of fun. I love this episode so much. I love the idea. I love just getting to talk about and just laugh at just the most ridiculous stories about the most ridiculous fucking Yeah.
Yep. And we somehow did not choose stories where all of the gods assaulted people, so, like,
No.
I'm glad.
Yeah, no, I didn't really feel like trivializing rape in this episode. That was,
Yeah, you know, exactly. I'm glad that they've done other shitty things to people.
and each other, and, just everyone.
Yeah.
The gods just keep fucking and fucking up everyone.
Yes, they keep fucking people and then fucking them up.
Yep.
It's wonderful. Who is the true asshole? It was us all along. We were actually the assholes. Goodbye.
The real assholes were the friends who made along the way.
Yes! Yes!
God damn it.